My name is Chris Chase, and I'm the General Sales Manager at Steve Landers Toyota. I wish I could take full credit for Crush for a Cure, but it wasn't my idea solely. We were in a situation where I had just come out of all of my treatment, and I was in remission, and I was really, wanting to do something that would be, for the good of other people. With the fair that goes on, which we've been a sponsor of for at least 6 years now, and it was an opportunity for us to raise money for a great cause and to bring further awareness to all kinds of cancer issues, but specifically women's health issues and breast cancer awareness. So I've been in remission for just a little bit over 6 years. I was diagnosed in 2013 with cancer of the larynx and of one of my tonsils. I first noticed it actually on my honeymoon. My wife and I were having dinner. We'd just gotten married. As we were eating our meal, I noticed that everything that I was swallowing was getting stuck. And I thought it was a little bit odd, but I thought, you know what? I'm about to start, my new life with my new wife. I can't be sick. So I kind of ignored it for a couple of weeks, and it just persisted. After about 90 days of trying to figure out what was going on, I had an ear, nose, and throat doctor look down my throat, and he told me almost immediately, it looks like you've got cancer. So I chose UAMS because they were recommended to me. When you're faced with a diagnosis like that, you don't really know what to do. And a friend and family member recommended that I try UAMS. I met with a fantastic physician there, and it took me 20 minutes to feel real comfortable with the fact that he and the team at UAMS would be able to address my circumstances in the most aggressive and best possible way.
My name is Dr. Laura Hutchins, and I've had the privilege of working at the Winthrop P. Rockefeller Cancer Institute at UAMS. I've been the interim director at the Cancer Institute for a little over a year. We treat all different types of cancer here. We have a unique program called the Myeloma Center, and so that is a common referral. We have patients that come here from throughout the country and around the world even. Crush for a Cure provides what we call pilot funding, and there is a really big return on investment for that. So in order to get one of those federal grants that we need for NCI designation, you have to have preliminary data. And so you have to have some sort of resources to do some early research experiments in order to say, I want to do a big one and I need funding for it. So the funding for pilot projects has really paid off, and that's the main thing that it would help with. So local cancer research actually especially in the last 10 years has actually cured people that otherwise didn't have a chance of being cured because we have access to newer treatments. For example, the treatment that President Jimmy Carter got for melanoma, he probably is cured from that, and it had spread to his brain. And we had some of the early trials for those drugs here, so we've got people that had access to it before even he did, or other people around the country. So that's one reason. Cancer treatment goes on for a period of time, so if people have to travel outside the state, that's a hardship, and a lot of people can't afford to travel. So we want to have the resources available here. We want to work with the health systems in the rest of the state so that we can deliver the correct care in the correct location to the correct person.
The people at UAMS are fantastic. From doctors to the nurses to the administrative staff, I couldn't have asked for a better experience. And it's one of the reasons that I have such a heart for working with UAMS to bring awareness to cancer needs within our state and within our region, and to try to do what little bit I can to help raise money for the hospital and for the school.
Crush for the Cure could really help us get pilot money to aid in our research, get money to help support patients in their care, and it's really helpful for people just to step up and give your dollar.
Whether you're going through a fight yourself, or you've known somebody who's going through a fight, or you just want to help bring more awareness and maybe donate a little money to the cause, I would encourage everyone that goes to the fair to go by our booth and take a swing at that car. Do it for yourself, do it for someone you love or care about, or just do it for the purposes of raising money because we're all affected by this disease.